Today in pre-cal we learned how to use the laws of cosine, and we want to use these when we have triangles that we're only given the three sides, so side, 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 or side, angle, side. And again, that's called law of cosines. You use with side, 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 and side, angle, side. And there are several formulas here for you to use. The first three are all when you're looking for a side. So a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine a. And that's a big A there representing an angle. B squared equals a squared plus c squared minus 2ac cosine b. And c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine big C. So all three of those when you're looking for a particular side. When you're looking for an angle, you will use these, which are cosine of A equals b squared plus c squared minus a squared all over 2bc. Cosine of B equals a squared plus c squared minus b squared all over 2ac. And the cosine of C can be found by doing a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2ab. And you'll just have to choose which formula you want to use depending on what the problem is asking you to find. For example number 1, we're looking at a triangle that we're given side, 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 all three of them. Side C is 14, side A is 8, and side B is 19. And we want to find all three angles. So I'm going to start with finding angle A. It doesn't matter which one you find first. I'm just picking that because you have to start somewhere. So the cosine of A, right here, equals b squared, which is 19, plus c squared, which is 14, minus a squared, which is 8, all over 2 times 19 times 14. Then you're just going to put that in your calculator. When you put that in your calculator, be sure you put the whole top in parentheses, the whole bottom in parentheses, or you're going to get an incorrect answer there. Once you get that answer, you still want to find what A is, not what the cosine of A is. So A is equal to, or angle A is equal to 22.08 degrees. Right here, you should be getting something like 0.92 something. And then you're going to hit second cosine, second answer, and you should be able to get that angle right there. Remember, you have to take the inverse cosine to get rid of that cosine right there. Then we've got one of our angles. Now we need to find the other two, so I'm just going to go ahead and look for cosine of B and look for angle B. And we can do that by doing a squared plus c squared minus b squared all over 2ac. When I plug that into my calculator, I get negative 0.4 or something. And then if I take the inverse cosine and the answer, I plug that into the inverse cosine, then my angle B is equal to 116.8 degrees. And I need to find angle C, which is my last angle. To do that, I'm just going to do C equals 180 minus 22.08 minus 116.8, and that will give me that C is equal to 41.12 degrees. And I could have done the whole cosine C process for that one, but it's just easier to me to go ahead and take it from 180, since when you know two sides of one triangle, you can find the third using that formula right there. Second example, number 2. One of side, angle, side. Let's talk about a triangle where we're given the angle. In this case, I'm going to give you angle A, which is 115 degrees, side B, which is 15, and side C, which is 10. And I want to find the missing side and the missing two angles. I'm going to start by trying to find the missing side. And I'm going to use a squared equals, and use that formula because that's the side I need, b squared, 15 squared, plus 10 squared minus 2 times 15 times 10 cosine of 115. When I put that in my calculator, I get something like 451. That's what a squared equals. So to get a, I need to take the square root of that. If I take the square root of 451, I get a is equal to 21.26. Should be the answer you're getting there. Okay, now I have all three sides. I need the last two angles. I'm going to try and find the cosine of A to find angle A. So B squared, 15 squared, plus C squared. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Is that B? Yes. And then C squared is 10 squared. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. You don't need to find the A because you already have A. So let's find B. Okay, and to find B, we're going to do A squared, 21.26 squared, plus C squared, minus A squared, minus B squared. I'm really messed up here. Hold on. Okay, 15 squared. There you go. All over 2 times A times C. Tongue twistered. You put all of that in your calculator, you'll get a value, and then if you will take the inverse cosine of that, you can get angle B by itself. Angle B should be about 39.73 degrees. If you're getting incorrect answers, double check that you're in degrees and that you're not doing any rounding on your own. Finally, we need to get angle C. We can do that by doing 180 minus 39.73 minus 115. And angle C is equal to 25.27 degrees. And that's the end of today's lesson. Assignment number 12 is page 443, numbers 1 through 10.